I was expecting Mike Tyson to jump right on Tony Tucker. Tucker, I had figured that he should at least tie his man up, try to frustrate Mike Tyson.
But is he strong enough to do that?
Well, that was a good right hand by Tucker. That might have been the best shot that Mike Tyson has ever taken right there.
Tucker said when we talked to him, he said, I'm not worried about what he's going to do to me. I'm worried about what I'm going to do to him. That's confidence.
Another right hand. And another right hand by Tucker. There was a left hand by Tyson. You know what's happening? Every time Mike reaches in, Tony comes with the right hand. A counter right hand.
Here we go, Queen. Here we go.
Again, a right hand, but he took a right from Tyson. And another big right by Mike Tyson. Did a very good first round for both men. And particularly for Tucker. There's a great left hand at the bell by Tyson.
Well, Tony Tucker is a 10-1 underdog. He wasn't 10-1 in that round.
What I like about Tucker is the fact that he's throwing combinations. He's not throwing 1, 2. He's putting 3, 4 punches together. And he's following up with left uppercut, left hooks.
Led with the left uppercut that time.
Just has to keep those hands high.
Well, you know, Ray, I hearken back to your fight with Marvin Hagler, where after the first round, there was no question in my mind, at least, that your confidence just really surged, and you have to think the same thing about Tony Tucker.
He's using his height, his reach.
Good body shot by Tyson. That's exactly what Kevin Rooney was telling him to do in the corner.
Tyson's trying to slow Tucker down by body shots. Tyson, 2 good jabs. That was a good example. That uppercut is going to do the job over and over again.
There was a left hand by Tyson, but it did not appear to hurt Tucker. This is the third round. A lot of people did not think it would go this far. Mills Lane, very take charge as a referee. No nonsense guy. Tucker with another left hook to the head of Mike Tyson. There was a good right hand again by Tucker. In close, catching Tyson on the way in.
He's finished with the left hook, Barry.
What's allowing Tony Tucker to get that hook and that uppercut in?
What's happening is the lateral movement that Tucker has, his jab. He's catching Mike as Mike's born in with coming in with his head. The uppercut has been doing a tremendous and very effective job here.
There was a good left hand, and that staggered Tony Tucker. Crowd booing the tactics of Tony Tucker, but I'm not sure you don't disagree with those
I don't
tactics.
disagree at all because Tony's been tying his man up.
There was a good right hand by Tucker again.
But they're uppercuts, Barry. You notice they're uppercuts.
There has to be concern now in Tyson's corner. This is the most competitive fight he has ever been in.
You see the intensity in Tony Tucker.
There was a big left hand by Tyson, and that was the one big punch. And another one.
You see, this is what Tyson wanted. He wanted Tucker to stand there and exchange punch for punch. In this case, normally, Tyson comes out on top.
Get him up, Tucker, come on.
Take it downstairs sometime. He needs to throw a jab downstairs, bring it back up to the head.
There's a right hand again by Tyson, but Tucker appears unhurt again. Definitely has his legs back under him after being hurt earlier in this round. Another good shot. And Tyson with another left hand.
Tyson has settled down in that round, going for a long fight now. Now he knows he just has to fight him, hit him, and if the knockout comes, it comes.
Tyson got the better of that exchange.
I noticed that Tony Tucker's left hand is starting to jump. That could be very, very inviting for a counter right hand. A lead-off right. There's the left hook.
There was a right hand in close by Tyson.
We have to see more combinations if you want to get Tucker and get him out of there. I think Tucker, on the other hand, is fighting a superb job. He's doing a superb job.
There was a right hand by Tyson.
You get the feeling from Tucker's corner, Ray, that they think this fight is winnable.
Did you see that?
Now, that was an interesting scenario. Tucker was trying to get his handlers and seconds out of the ring. The bell had rung.
They were so excited about the prospect of possibly winning the fight, they forgot to put his mouthpiece in. You can understand now, Ray, why Michael Spinks didn't want to fight Tony Tucker.
So I think Tony Tucker has surprised a lot of people.
Right hand by Tyson.
Tucker's corner want him not to tie his man up, which I think is a good move because it doesn't allow Tyson to punch. But instead, they wanted to push Tyson off and go at him, which I think would be a costly mistake. Well, pushing a man off doesn't necessarily help because you expending energy by pushing your man off.
Right hand by Tyson. Back Tucker up.
And what Mike has to do is move to his left to cut his man off.
Tyson looks right now like he's in it for the long haul here. And there was a big right hand. Tucker says, no, I'm not hurt. I've always found that to mean I'm hurt. And he took another right hand, got cute, and paid the price.
I think he's watched my fight before.
Yeah, I think he has too. I think his timing is not as good as yours.
Let's take a look at that right hand that Mike Tyson got in. Yeah, you see him use the left hand just as a way to get in and then firing the right behind it. Now, this is good fighting now that he's settled down. The great fighters don't go out looking for a quick knockout. The great fighters go out and fight. And when the opportunity for the big punch comes in, they take it.
Tucker predominantly a boxer. Tyson, of course, a banger. But his jab does allow him to work in. But there was a rumor about Tucker's right hand, that he had injured his right hand, and that's why he backed off training for the last few days.
That was 3 consecutive left hooks thrown by Tony Tucker. You don't see that from a big man. Not in a heavyweight. They don't throw those kind of punches.
Once again, Tucker trying to get cute and again getting the worst of it and still mugging with Tyson, which brings the crowd alive.
Well, when you do that, and I know from experience because I invented it, you got to be very careful because you're so vulnerable for a counter punch.
Balloon.
Over left hand.
Okay, I like that in Mike Tyson because he's throwing a combination again. Well, in a fight of this intensity and this magnitude, when you're fighting, you really don't feel it because your adrenaline is flowing and you don't feel the pain.
He did throw a right uppercut there, which missed.
His knees seem to buckle just for a second.
Right hand up on the top of the head.
He's very susceptible to the uppercuts.
There's a right hand by Tucker that backed Tyson off. There was a big left hand, but again Tucker shakes his head. I'm okay. Right hand right above us by Tyson. Tyson getting off quicker with his jab now.
A good, short, strong, fast left jab of Mike Tyson.
Now it appears the instinct for self-preservation has kicked in with Tucker. More interested in defending himself than in attacking his opponent.
Well, if in fact ring generalship is a key factor in judging a fight, I really do believe that since about the 5th round, Mike Tyson has been in charge of the fight.
He has been the aggressor. Mike has not been able to land the kind of punches we've seen in the past. And the reason for that is because of the way that Tony Tucker is approaching and has approached this fight.
All right.
He needs to throw that short jab, then step. Like that. Throw a jab, then step in. Get close. Now come.
There it was.
That's what you have to do. This jab will get him closer to the taller man, Tucker, and then he can throw his punches. Once again, though, you see what's happening here. Then he gets in. Now he's not following Tucker. Now he's inside again. The jab, once again, is effective. reason there's frustration is because of what Tucker's doing. He's tying his man up. Those are the antics there. Sometimes work. You get what you do, you reverse the crowd's approval. I mean, just check out Tony Tucker. He's a man of confidence.
All right, one step back. All right, both of you, come on, this box for a bit. Tony, quick, grab it. Come on, let's go.
I have to say something, Barry. You know, when Tony Tucker won the title against Buster Douglas, I felt that he needed more experience to deal with Mike Tyson, that he wasn't strong enough, nor had the experience to deal with Mike Tyson. I said, it'd probably be a blowout. But he said, so what with these so-called experts, I'm going to show you. And this is what he did tonight.
And he has. Even if he loses the fight, he's probably made more friends than he has in the 34 wins that he's had.
Friends and believers.
And a guy who wasn't in there just to survive either. Crowd getting a little tired of that. Tucker seems to be fighting the kind of fight that he thinks he's winning. There was a big left hand. Tucker says, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. Tyson finishing with a flourish. And so is Tucker. Great finish. It's over.
Well, Tony Tucker talked the talk and walked the walk. He fought him. And he was a better fighter than most of us knew that he was.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the decision of the judges. We have a unanimous decision. Judge Phil Newman scores 119-111. Judge Julio Roldan scores 118-113. And Judge Bill Graham scores 116-112 for the winner by unanimous decision and undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
So Mike Tyson, not surprisingly, the unanimous decision winner over Tony Tucker.